Hello, I'm Sherry, the shopkeeper of Story Gift Shop and the mastermind behind Story Gifts. If you've heard of Story Gifts, congratulations, you are a member of an elite group. However, have no fear. You can join right now by simply listening and please subscribing to learn more about Story Gifts. We, aka, are on a mission to encourage people to tell life stories. We believe by telling your life stories, you can make sense of the past, embrace the present, and empower yourself to move forward and live your life fully. At the Story Gift Shop, everything is designed to help you live well and tell life stories. You'll find inspiring things from history stories, word stories, and just thoughts meant to inspire and encourage you to live life well. Everything has a story. Everything you use and wear has a past. Even the insignificant items around you come with a rich and varied story of their own. We are starting a series here at Story Gift Shop to share with the YouTube universe called Handpicked Stories, where we will feature subjects and things that we think are fascinating so that we can share the backstory with you. Today we begin with the humble yet purposeful Fanny Pack. In the US, this is called a fanny pack, or a fanny bag, or a belt bag, with fanny referring to the buttocks. However, over the pond in Britain, fanny refers to a female portion of anatomy which is not found in the back side. So they call it the bum bag over there. But us English speakers, whether we call it bum bag or fanny bag, the bag was intended to be worn over the backside. However, in the 1980s, when the backpack became quite popular, we American tourists became known across the pond and elsewhere in Europe for wearing the fanny pack on the front, like a marsupial, so that we could protect and access our stuff. In other countries, the fanny pack goes by other names. In Costa Rica, it's called a kangaroo. In Ireland, it's called the G-bag. In Spain, it's called a kidney bag. The French call it a banana bag. And the Italians call it a marsupial, which makes a lot of sense because we tend to like to wear it in our front. For those of you over 40, you can probably remember the fanny pack back in the 1980s. It became all the rage, and for good reason too, because you could wear your stuff around your waist to have it easy to get to, and your hands are free so that you could walk. 1980 may seem like a long, long time ago. However, the fanny pack goes way, way back in human history. In fact, in 1991, the perfectly mummified remains of Ötzi the Iceman were discovered between Austria and Italy. Many things have been told by this perfectly mummified man, one of which was the kind of garments he wore. And guess what? On his person was a leather pouch and a belt, thus making the fanny pack 5,000 years old at least. Therefore, the backpack has been an important accessory for centuries of human history. Okay, it did take a backseat at times to things like the invention of the pocket, but hey, it's been around. Okay, back to the 1980s. So the bag was very popular, but it did continue to grow in size, getting larger and larger. And eventually, by the end of the decade, once Weird Al Yankovic made fun of it in a parody called White and Nerdy, that was the death knell for the fanny pack about 1990. Yay! But now the fanny pack is back. As of 2018, fanny packs began to resurge on the fashion scene as an accessory to wear. But now people are wearing them not just in the front or in the back, but over the shoulder and kind of doing this urban chic, I'm a hiker thing. Since we've always been a fan of the fanny pack, we have always been on board with the fanny pack. Here at Storied Gifts, we went ahead and we created a fanny pack design. Now, as you can see, the Super Fanny Pack is decked out in the icons of superheroes. Why, you ask? Super Fanny Pack? Because we want you to recognize you are the hero of your own story. And we thought by helping you see superhero icons, this would remind you, and the word super, it would remind you that only you can be the hero of your story. Also, if you're one of those people who happens to be a DC or Marvel fan, and so you're into superhero stuff, you might find this to be of interest to you too. Mostly, we want you just to enjoy carrying your stuff and thinking about being the hero of your story. For a final little treat, think of this. You can take this bag, wear it over your shoulder, and almost wear it like a superhero cape. So that is it. That is the story of the fanny pack, with a little sidebar on the story of the Super Fanny Pack. Please subscribe and watch me improve for the next installment of Handpicked Stories. And thank you.